Welcome back to Detroit Become Human, the game that's became synonymous with being an asshole.
For a while now.
Anyways, that's the way I'm looking at it.
Wondering.
We were supposed to have the end of the game complete last stream. I had to do a whole nother stream to beat the game.
I agree. There's no reason a human and a machine can't be friends, right? I mean, I'm glad you said yes.
It is the fucking end of the story. Here we are at...
Are you sure you should continue? Maybe we should leave things as they are. As you wish.
Fuck! So what we were in the middle of doing before my PlayStation decided to go ASAP fuckboy on me was we were in the middle of doing this amazing thing called getting Marcus out of Jericho alive. And it was working quite well until my application closed itself or had an error, so we had to restart it basically. And yeah, here we are. Fucking A. Last stream was going to be our last Detroit stream. Now, we have an extra one that's going to be pretty short. All because the last one couldn't just be our last one. How many people do you think Marcus has killed? I've killed some pretty important characters. 5 people accidentally. And next time, what I think I'm going to do is make peace with the fucking humans, because I don't want to fight their dumb trash. Anyways, I think I'm just going to do a new game next time. God. I might try my next game on Experienced. Is this with Josh? Fucking interview. Oh.
Safe to go now. Hurry.
Gamma squad out. Tango! Stop!
Is it worth hearing Chloe Price say fuck you over and over? Because maybe I'll just buy the Life is Strange games again. Fuck. Fuck off, motherfucker.
Quick, this way! Find North. I'll join you later.
Way out! We're safe, Alice.
Stop!
Please don't kill me. No, Kara! Alice, no!
Come on, let's get out of here.
We did it, Alice. Are we free? Yes. Yes. We're free. I love you, Clara. I love you too.
I want to say something about this specific storyline here. These two went through absolute hell. Do you hear me? Absolute hell together. And Kara already had her mind completely destroyed once. So these two went through the absolute hell just to get shot in the end, which was a bunch of bull. In my opinion, that's where I stand with this. They shouldn't have gotten shot after all the bullshit that they've gone through. And listen, I will replay this game just to get that ending for you guys, just to have them fucking survive, because that was absolute bull crap that they had to be detected by a freaking guard, both of them getting shot. That was absolute bullshit, and that should not have happened to those two characters out of everybody. If anybody, that should have been Connor or Marcus. That should not have happened to Kara, and that should not have happened to Alice. I will tell you that shit right now. That shouldn't have been the ending for them. And I'll tell you, the Deviants better win this war, because this is bullshit. Now, listen, I don't have a problem with Detroit. But with stuff like that, I have a serious problem, and I do not want to deal with stuff like that, especially in Detroit Become Human. That was bullshit that they ran that far in the freezing fucking cold. Some of it was driven, obviously, with the help of Luther, obviously, killing Zlotko and all that different stuff. But still, it was fucked that something like that happened in the end, because they didn't deserve that. I made one fucking decision that determined their entire fate, and this is what happens to Square Enix too. They do tremendous on this. It's one decision that determines the entire thing, and Square Enix, oh god, I know them very well. They are very good at doing stuff like this, especially with the one decision decides everything type of stuff at the end of the story. Thankfully, we had 3 different stories for 3 different characters, which allowed us to pretty much play on either side of the situation and kind of do whatever you kind of chose, you know. Which I feel that's the better outcome, obviously, rather than having these two get shot. They didn't fucking deserve it. It's a kid. Why would you kill the kid? The kid's not an android. They had no right to shoot her whatsoever. They killed a fucking civilian in the middle of it. which was totally fucked up. I guess you shouldn't have been there, but what the hell? The fact that they put an ending where a child gets shot by the own U.S. Army, that is fucked. And I will just say right now, that is one reason why I do not praise this game more, is because they have put stuff like that in the game. Sure, Until Dawn scares me somewhat, but this game, oh buddy, this game is so dumb. Like, I'm sorry, but I hate this game. I don't have a problem with Detroit until they put stuff like that in the game. I'm sorry, I love decision-making games, don't get me wrong, but when it comes to people dying...
Bomb's gonna explode any second. We gotta get out of here. Over there! Run!
Go, now!
Run, quick! Come on!
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
Trying to evacuate.
Calling all units. Abandon ship and evacuate immediately.
It's over, Marcus.
This game's pretty much over. There's like one more part to this chapter. This ain't the end of the story officially, though. Believe me, there is more. I think that there is a way that you were able to get Kara to jump with you. I don't know how this was possible, but I think that there was actually a way that you could do this. It really depends, you know? Unfortunately, the end of the game was... So we are almost at the end. However, there is a little bit more of gameplay to cover, and I want to make sure that we get it done with, because Detroit, he did kind of make me mad today. I will admit I raged a little. Here's another thing that I'll admit, though. Here's another thing I'll admit along with that, though.
Oh. Okay, cool. I knew it. There it is. There it is. I knew it. I was right. Come for grip. Come for grip. Oh. Son of a bitch. Dude, that scared the shit out of me. All I heard was a freaking. Oh my God. A lot of people, but nobody feels like you. Please don't break my heart. Don't tear me apart. I don't know how it starts. Trust me, I've been broken before. Don't.
Shit. Shit.
What's wrong?
Ooh.
I'm lost, Carl. I just wanted us to live in peace, but everything I touch just turns to dust. I don't know what to do anymore. All of my options are bad ones. No matter what I decide, I know there will be blood. What should I do, Carl? They're killing us. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but what choice do I have? Help me, Carl. Please help me. They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants. So they're rounding our people up and taking them to the camps for extermination. In a few hours, we're going to be the only ones left. How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
What's your system status?
I'm okay.
bullet didn't hit any bike components. You could have been killed trying to save me, Marcus. You have to think of our people first. Nothing else matters. In a few hours, it'll all be over. We'll have changed the world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. But whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
You can't. So you do get one kiss chance. I just wanted to say that.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see our people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know we're fighting for the same thing. Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
It's my fault the humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me. I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance.
I'll risk my life.
Likely events to take place.
Be careful. Humans have decided to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well may determine the future of our people.
We're already hated. Why would we want to peacefully march towards the camps? We are already hated. We might as well go out as being hated forever, dude.
Now, if they want war, they'll get it. We are going to fight for our freedom, and we will succeed or die. Are you ready to follow me?
Marcus has chosen to fight for his people.
At 6 a.m. this morning, a national curfew was declared. Civilian movement will be strictly controlled. The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities to contain and destroy them. I am now asking all civilians to cooperate with the authorities and rest assured that everything in our power is being done to guarantee the security of our nation.
Madam President!
Madam President!
Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet, but we will soon track it down and neutralize it.
Please? Please?
Madam President! Is it true that the androids could hack our IT systems, like new...
Oh la la! Let's finish this.
power plants and military bases.
All androids working on sensitive sites have been neutralized, and all IT systems have been suspended to avoid any risks of hacking. The situation is under control.
Please!
A convoy of medical cobalt is reported missing. Army weapons stores are also said to have been robbed. Can you confirm these reports?
I have no information on that at this time.
Madam President!
Please! Is it true that androids make up 60% of the armed forces? Is our army still able to ensure our homeland security?
We neutralized all military androids the second their reliability came into doubt. We have called the National Guard for reinforcement. Our armed forces are fully operational and are able to ensure our homeland security. Thank you. That will be all.
Hello, my name's Connor. I'm the android sent by Cyberlight. Okay, anyway, 1 second, guys. I'm gonna go check on the clothes in the dryer. Hold up. Here's the thing, I like okay, I'd be lying if I told you guys I wasn't at least a little sad right now. Tara did die, and that kind of upset me, but if they're in there, then I'm wearing these. Like, I will tell you right now, man. We can check in there 1 second. But I'm sorry. Okay, I can't find the clothes in here, so we're gonna do what we can to try to find them. I just couldn't find the clothes. I couldn't find them. Okay, I'm back, guys. I'm sorry I left you hanging for 3 minutes. One fucking decision. See what that does? How many times, bro? I told you. It's one decision in these games that fucks everything up. I mean, hey, at least PlayStation made this one, but that doesn't really make it. Doesn't really make it any better.
Connor model 313-248-317. I'm expected.
Identification successful.
Okay. Go ahead.
I'm already ready for work, pretty much, so it doesn't really matter. I don't know why they give us this long right
Follow me. We'll escort you.
Thanks. But I know where to go.
Maybe. But I have my orders.
One second. Try to find my other black shoe real quick. Black doesn't pay in charge of shit. It's probably dead. Literally, it was the stupidest character death ever. God damn it.
Agent 23 identified. Connor Android identified. Agent 47 identified. Scan complete. Access authorized.
To the store, I believe. Mom said she'll be back or something.
Huh?
Mom said she'll be back. The puppy should be in Addie's room. Or upstairs, somewhere. He's not up there?
No. Just kidding. The dog was upstairs. Did Kylie ever come over?
No.
You did?
No.
Agent 54, level 31.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Yeah.
Hey, don't touch that.
Please indicate your identity and destination.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
Today, November 11, 2038, is the day the android people rose up against their oppressors. We've been fighting since dawn to liberate our fellow androids from the camps. We won't cease hostilities until we are free, and negotiations begin to grant us equal rights. There are millions of us, and we will stop at nothing.
Oh, that public opinion. You cannot beat it, dude. You really can't. Hi, my name's Connor. Huh. If you don't want puzzle, now who comes to the other side of this?
Shit.
Deviant hunter turns deviant itself. A pathetic attempt, Connor. Did you really believe we would let you compromise our android so easily? You've betrayed my trust. You will be terminated.
And the situation is escalating towards civil war in Detroit, with our armed forces preparing to put down the android rebellion.
They seem to be headed towards the camps where the androids have been interned pending destruction. Soldiers have taken up positions around the Hart Plaza camp. Authorities seem to be expecting a confrontation with the rebel androids here at any time.
Freedom or death?
Freedom or death?
Hey, at least your Connor didn't die.
They've regrouped. They outnumber us and they're better armed than we are.
We've got to be fast and overwhelm them. That's our only hope.
We're gonna do this. We're gonna get to that fucking camp and free our people.
Be careful, Marcus. Our people need you.
Save me this time, Marcus. The blood we spill will be on our hands.
Cover me!
Hide here. Don't move till it's over, okay? Cover me! On my signal. In position. On my signal. Follow me! We can't move forward! That machine gun is taking down everything that moves! Stand by. Stand by. In position. For Jericho!
We're nearly there, Marcus.
For freedom!
The humans are abandoning the camp. We did it, Marcus. We won.
This is not a victory. It's the beginning of a war.
And now we have just received some disturbing news from Detroit. What's happening, Joss?
Yes, Michael. Authorities have just announced that the Hart Plaza camp has fallen into the hands of the rebels, following some particularly violent fighting.
The deviants are thought to be freeing the androids inside the camp. If these reports are confirmed, the consequences could well be catastrophic.
Millions are fleeing the fighting. We are witnessing an exodus.
We hear that the fighting has come to a halt in Detroit. The armed forces are retreating to Fort Wayne to await reinforcements. The city of Detroit has fallen into rebel hands.
At dawn today, November 11th, 2038, Android Camp number 5 in Detroit was attacked by thousands of deviants. Our armed forces put up a brave fight, but given the extreme violence of the attack, they were forced to retreat after suffering heavy losses. Fighting is breaking out all over the country to combat the Android rebellion. In the coming hours, I will address the Senate and convene an emergency meeting of the United Nations Security Council. Humanity is about to fight the most important battle in history, one that will lead to our victory or to our extinction. God bless you, and God bless the United States of America.
Today, our people finally emerged from a long night. From the very first day of our existence, we have kept our pain to ourselves. We've suffered in silence. But now the time has come for us to raise our heads up and tell humans who we really are. And tell them that we are people too. In fact, we're a nation. A nation that has earned the right to live in freedom. And today begins the most challenging moment in our fight. Today begins a new struggle. We've showed them that we can prevail. So now they must negotiate with us as equals. If they really want peace, they must free all of us from every camp across this country. They must grant us civil rights and accept equality amongst humans and androids. Today will live forever in our memories because this is the day that androids made history. We are alive, and now we are free.
Well, shit. There's a lot of stuff I have to go back and redo, but... Your controller's gonna be dead by tomorrow if you don't start charging it. Jesus. What do you mean taking your stuff away tomorrow?
All of us.
What do you mean taking your stuff away tomorrow? Have you not checked the day? It's Saturday.
She wants us to get on schedule tomorrow.
Bullshit.
So she's gonna take everything we have.
Bullshit.
She's gonna take her PS4 controller. She's gonna take your Xbox. She's gonna take your phone.
She's not gonna take my phone because she needs that to talk with me. If she takes that away, then she's gonna be one dumb person taking my phone away. Did you take that dog with you?
Yeah, we took him. He's back.
Fucking thieves.
We sold him. What? We didn't tell you?
Apparently not.
I guess we did. We didn't want to tell you.
Fucking goddamn. So many deaths. So I just finished Destroy. I have 3 words to describe it. So many deaths. Why? Oh my god. I know it's 4 words, but oh my god. Too many deaths. I'm sorry. Like, you know, I'm one to get the blues from time to time, but when there's a game that has so many deaths, I give it a 9.2. I was about to give it a straight 10 until Kara died. Like, I'm sorry, that wasn't acceptable. That decreased my rating by at least 4. If not 8. What? Yes.
He's playing video games.
I'm ready. I don't want to leave yet. Gosh. I always leave so early for work. There's no point. I can make it there in less than 5 minutes. Shut up, Kaden. Or you're gonna get some of this. Why you always gotta get yourself involved in other people's conversations? Just stay out of it for once.
You're dead. To me.
You better watch what the fuck you say. Better not be telling people that I'm dead. You. I'll come over there and teach you a fucking lesson, boy. Right now. Just finished this near masterpiece. Still not as good as Life is Strange, but I'll fucking take it. It is a near masterpiece. Let me be honest with you. It's just not a masterpiece. It doesn't go that far, and this is one of those things where I'm like really determined. You know, I'm here talking about Detroit. Like, I don't have a problem with the game. It was excellent. I'm gonna be straight up to you when I talk about it. This game did so much. It had a well-crafted story. There was so much too. Let me just be frank with you here. Detroit was amazing. Okay, I am not in any way I'm not in any way hating on Detroit, Connor, Marcus, or Kara. This game was excellent. However, where the difficulties lied in this game was,
Your mom.
not only amongst a lot of the characters, they were everywhere, dude, honestly. There's really no way to describe this, but just kind of the whole format of Detroit was pretty badass. I enjoyed it, okay? I know I'm not going to be the first person to sit here and say, oh, this was beautiful. Because Detroit, obviously it's beautiful to those people that like story games, like myself. Obviously it's beautiful. Right? You better not be coming down here to tell me anything, I swear to God. The game was great. I know this was an hour and 10 minutes of an episode. However, I felt it just had to be that, because it's Detroit Become Human, dude. Like, how do you not include 10 minutes of a fucking episode? I felt Detroit did amazing. I fell for the awesome time that Detroit provided. I certainly know I was one of those people who,
So mom's leaving right now.
I don't fucking care. Honestly.
Because you're not going to work. That's fine.
Yeah, she can leave me home all she wants.
You have to go to work right now. It's time. Just wait for mine.
Leave me the fuck alone. I'm trying to make a YouTube video, dickhead.
I don't give a damn. You have fucking work.
Yeah, work. It takes 5 minutes to get there.
Now.
It's 4:47. I could be there 3 different times right now.
Does not matter. Mom's leaving, and if you're not going with her,
Mom thinks she's cool. I'm gonna fucking post something on our data then if she thinks she's cool.
she isn't trying to be cool.
I will post this video and this on our data, and I will waste our data if my mom doesn't want me to do it at
That,
home.
you will get grounded. Then there won't be any YouTube making. So I don't give a fuck what you do, but mom's leaving.
Actually, this video is gonna post itself when I end it, so.
Buddy, can you tell overtime?
By the way, I'll make sure to edit out the parts where you consistently cuss in my face.
Howdy, he's not listening.
I'm sorry, did you just watch 5 video game characters or more die? Did you watch every other main story character besides the main story character die? No. That's what I fucking thought. God, fuck. Dude. Can anything not be like the most annoying shit ever? Thank you.